definition. In simple words, the bookkeeping means recording of the business transaction in the books of accounts in a systematic way. All the monetary transactions are recorded date-wise for accurate business results for such records at the end of the accounting year.
So wait. So even if you will ask me what is the bookkeeping, concentrate now. Remember, bookkeeping is what? Recording the transaction. When I will say recording the transaction, which transaction came into the picture? Business transaction. Then again question arises, how we can identify the business transaction where buying and selling activity is going to be done for money or money giver. So that business transaction is going to be recorded, and that too systematically. Systematically means what I can say? Date wise, chronological order. Chronological order means what? First के बाद second, उसके बाद third. It may happen in fourth, there is no transaction, then move ahead with the fifth one, sixth, seventh, and so on. That is what bookkeeping. It means in a basic and one line you have to remember recording business transactions systematically. That is what bookkeeping. Okay, go ahead again.
Bookkeeping is an art or science of systematic recording, classifying and summarizing the financial transactions of business for a particular period, generally 1 year.
So it is recording the transaction particular period, generally 1 year. It means what? We are following the financial year. Please remember, financial year always starts from 1st April and end on 31st March. Whereas calendar year start on 1st January and end on 31st December. Keep this point in mind. Everyone, have you understood the definition of bookkeeping? So basically bookkeeping means what? Recording business transaction in the books of account for classifying, summarizing. That is what bookkeeping. Everyone clear what I said just now? What is bookkeeping? Chalo bolo. Okay, Rahul is saying recording business transaction. Perfectly said, Rahul. Or kuch? Bookkeeping means business transaction. Yes, that is also correct. Okay. Record business. Everyone is saying the same thing. Record business transaction. It means you understand what is bookkeeping. Now I am modifying it little bit. Please concentrate. How I am. Many answers are coming. Summarizing and measures of account with record of transaction. Bookkeeping is an art as well as science of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a chronological order. Okay. After that, recording of business transaction. Okay, it is recording, summarizing. Perfectly said. Very perfect. Even though you understand this definition, that is more than enough. Why this subject came into the picture, you have to be understand. Okay. So I am very much happy. Many correct answers I got it. Again, concentrate. What is exactly the meaning of bookkeeping? I can answer in one sentence. So you can say it is an art and science to record business transactions systematically. That is what bookkeeping. Understood now? It is art and you can say science to record business transactions systematically. So classification, recording, classifying and summarizing is the part of bookkeeping. क्या बोला मैंने? देखो फिर से सब लोग ध्यान दो. Bookkeeping. If bookkeeping came into the picture, only these three parts supposed to be written. What is that? Recording. What is the next thing? Classifying. What is the next thing? Summarizing. So that is what you can say bookkeeping.
The art of analyzing and recording business transactions, reporting results of business operations through periodic statements and interpreting such results for purposes of effective control of future operations.
So what is exactly the author is saying? Art of analyzing and recording. Again, the same point is coming. You have to be record the business transaction. After that, classify and summarize. For what purpose? Ultimately, you have to report to the operator or the businessman just to take the decision and for interpretation. Whatever you have record, that should be correctly recorded for the interpretation. That is what bookkeeping. Go ahead.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Sir, in the exam, will they ask write the definition by?
No. They will ask what is bookkeeping. Okay, they
All
will
right.
not ask such question ki what definition given by which author.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Bookkeeping is an art of recording business dealings in a set of books.
This is again we already seen recording business transaction in the books of account. That is what bookkeeping. And yes, before proceeding further, please remember what in exam going to be asked. I am going to be share in detail. So don't worry about that. Just clear your basic knowledge. Whatever things are there, try to understand their meaning because that is going to be asked in the exam in the form of MCQ, true or false. And you are lucky since the syllabus is already changed and this year, the 12th standard syllabus also changed. From 15 marks, the objective is going to be asked for 20 marks. So basically, no one is going to be fail in this subject. And rather, this is scoring subject. Only you have to be concentrate carefully for each and every wording. Okay? Go ahead, Vittal.
Bookkeeping is an art of recording in the books of accounts the monetary aspects of commercial or financial transactions.
Again, concentrate when I am saying monetary. Monetary, after that, what is the next point coming? Commercial. Commercial means whether there is the motive of earning the profit. Then only that activity known as commercial. Remember that. Go ahead.
Bookkeeping is the science and art of correctly recording in the books of accounts all those business transactions that result in transfer or money's worth.
So again, they are trying to say it is art and science to record business transaction for money or money's worth. Remember, again, I am repeating why it is an art because it is depend on the person how he is going to be maintain the books of account, which method is going to be applied, how and whether supposed to be prepare the financial statement. That is also the science. It means all rules and regulations you have to follow while determining and preparing the books of account. That's why it is an art as well as science.